I hope everybody's doing well. What's the word, y'all? Give y'all some time to drop into the chat. We shall see what's up. As soon as this shit's over, I'm going to the living room to watch some more Sandman, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Master Magnetism, my guy. What up, what up, what up? DKR King Kong, I caught alive. Yes, you did, Brody. Yes, you did. I can't believe you made Juice funny. Caveman 79. You're James Chase. It's not that difficult to make Juice funny, actually, because of the time it was made. There's a lot of things in there that you can make fun of. What up, Luana Black Sheep? Thank you for pulling up, as you always do. But yeah, it's not really that difficult. I mean, it is, but it's not. Because the harder movie to make funny is Boys in the Hood. Like, I can't make Boys in the Hood funny. Boys in the Hood is too tragic. Juice has some questionable romances. That old ass woman with Q, she deserved to go to jail. So imagine you got my just got my shirt. That's what's up, Gary Tindall. My bad that it took so long. There was some issues that I had to deal with on the drop shipping. Raheem may be the worst friend and leader of ever. I don't know if he's the worst friend, cause he actually was looking out for Q to a certain. Well, no, he wasn't though. Actually, no, you're right. You might be right. Cause when I think about it, it was like, what was the point of the robbery shit? And if you gonna do a small time robbery, why do y'all have one gun? Like, they should have had at least two guns. In my head, there's an alternate reality version of Juice where Bishop and Q both got guns. And it's not, shit changes. Or where Raheem has a gun and he shoots Bishop. I don't know. Cause Bishop was bugging, bro. That shit ain't make no sense. I like I said in the video, Bishop got one gun. It's not like he got a fucking M16. Y'all could have I feel like they could have waited outside his crib with a bat and beat his ass and took that shit back. He wasn't that tough, yo. He wasn't that tough. When they got to the roof and him and Q was fighting and Q was beating his ass, he went straight to weaponry. He was not Q wasn't that tough, bro. Raheem, yeah. Leave them children alone. Bishop doesn't have to kill him. Well, Bishop didn't have to kill him, but here's the thing. The wood. Pause. 30, 40, 50, 30 people in the elevator. Still shooting in the elevator. It was a 6-shooter gun, you right. So that's the other thing. It was a 6-shooter gun. My man had mad bullets. There needed to be a scene in that movie with him going to get more bullets, bro. Bishop damn near died when Raheem came back to life. No, I'm just saying, man, he had that little ass gun. It didn't have that many bullets in it. He let off. Let's just count how many bullets Bishop let off from that little ass gun. He had to go buy he had to have bought more bullets. That's my assumption, right? Because my thing is, at the end when he tells Q, he's like, I know you got a gun. He must have went there to get bullets. That's my headcanon, right? So, bro shot Raheem. He shot Rodamez like 4 times. That's 5. Maybe I'm exact, but it's like 4 times. That's 5. We don't know how many times he shot Still, but he shot Still. Let's assume that he shot Still once, right? So that's 6, right? He must have shot at Q at least 4. So that's 10 shots, right? That's 10 shots. And I know I'm missing somebody, right? No. The old man. He shot him, so that's 11. He used Bishop's time traveling device to rewind the bullets. I didn't think about that 6 shot. Yeah, so I hit my face in a shell to stay out of a cell. That's a fact. right? He got the bullets from Samuel because he made it seem like Q was wild. That made sense. But here's the thing, though, right? That's still mad bullets, right? Then he got into the elevator and he shot at Q again. You gotta do lean on me. I might have to. He shot at Q again in the elevator, yo. That's how you know he was bugged the fuck out. Cause he went through all of this work to frame Q. To shoot at Q in the elevator with mad people in it. Everybody that leaves the elevator is gonna be like, yo, Bishop was bugged out. They gonna go back to the pool like, yo, Bishop was bugging. He shot at Q in the elevator, bro. I think he might be the wild one. He got a pocket full of bullets. Maybe he did, but he let off a lot of bullets, yo. Q was in, I mean, not Q, Bishop was bugging, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, the funniest thing and the best part to me was when I did that song, just because it was fun to write. Because it was mad people in the elevator, he was still shooting in the elevator. This movie is really about the importance of access to mental health care. Because everyone who ever met Bishop knew that kid was Looney Tunes. But they all just had to act like he's being normal. It was like he had rabies, Captain Lightskin. Well, you know what? I wouldn't even say that. I think Bishop was just, he wasn't tough. He needed his friends to back him up. His father, whatever the situation was, they like alluded to his father being like abused in jail. So that's why his father was messed up, because he'd been to jail and dudes did whatever to him. So Bishop was already in a lose-lose situation. I don't even know if he really had a mental health issue. It's more like he realized that with the gun, he could do whatever he wanted and couldn't nobody do nothing to him. He could get rid of all of his problems. That's really what it was. Like, we're quick to be like, oh, this dude has a mental health issue. He bipolar, this and this and that. I don't even think that that's what Bishop was. I think Bishop just realized he had this gun, and the gun gave him so much power he could do what he wanted. You know, he was, oh yeah, he was definitely a coward. Bishop was definitely a coward. Because he couldn't fight. If the thing about Bishop, if the reason why he's a coward, because that Puerto Rican dude, he'd have been fighting that Puerto Rican every day if he was really tough. Like, if it was Q, if it was the reverse and Q was in Bishop's situation, he'd fight that Puerto Rican every day. If it was Raheem, he'd have been fighting the Puerto Rican dude every day. Bishop was a punk. He couldn't fight. He got the gun. It gave him power. And even when he shot Raheem, it wasn't like he meant it. It was like an impulse. He wanted to get him off him. He got him off him. Bow, hit him. It's crazy. That movie is yeah. That movie's crazy. Bishop Fall was a coward. The Bishop didn't want to be like him. That made sense. That makes sense. That reminded me of that time I was macking a high top fade and made me cringe. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Bishop needs to go to the gym. Bishop's father was all this fact. No, but real talk though. But the other thing was like, how did Bishop not kill still? Like, point blank range, the fat had to stop the bullets. That's why I said it. The fat had to have stopped the bullets. The fat stopped the bullets, bro. I'm telling y'all, the fat. It had Beskar armor. Beat the Frios and the Rose out of old boy. That's a fact. That's a fact, yo. Rodamez had Bishop shook. And he was talking to him like he was doing poetry, like he was on Def Poetry Jam. Why you had said, why you told the police that I did something to Raheem, man? Yo, he was terrible, bro. That's why, yo, your man was an awful actor. He was not good. I'm probably not gonna stay on live too long today. We'll see. Normally I stay on here for like 30, 40 minutes. I think I might do 25. But with that being said, we up in here. What up, Christopher Dockett? With that being said, out of all my So Imagine long forms right now that y'all have seen, what do y'all think is the best one? What you never thought about Dolo Bars? Out of all the So Imagine long forms, what do y'all think is the best one? Reminder, I can't get paid off of the Juice one because copyright. So if y'all can, y'all could give super thanks is helpful. Super thanks is like, you know, if I was able to get paid off the video, y'all can send super thanks. It could be $2. If everybody sends, the 16 people send $2, that's helpful. It could be $10. It could be 20. It's up to y'all, but that would be helpful because they're not letting me rock on on Juice. So if y'all could make up the difference, man, that would be wonderful. Love your work, man. You're the truth. Appreciate you, K, man. Thank you for always pulling up on the lives. Luana, Street Fighter, same thing, similar. When you gonna recap the Goonies? The Goonies, I'm I'm thinking about it. Revelation 114, but it was dope. Have you seen Have Plenty? I don't know. Day one, what's Have Plenty? Tell me about it. Your rap at the end had me rolling, Alex. Like that's a fact, y'all. That because it was mad people in the elevator. He was still shooting in the elevator. Brother, who's that sent the $5? Mr. Tyndall, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate with your whole ass. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. That's always helpful, bro. Isaac Gray was good, my brother. I'm good, man. I'm maxing and relaxers. I can't complain. I think Beastmaster is probably the best one you've done so far. My favorite is Big Trouble in Little China. I love Big Trouble in Little China. That was one of the first ones I did that was like over 5 minutes. Big Trouble in Little China, okay. Have Plenty soundtrack is a classic. I don't know what Have Plenty is, but y'all gotta tell me about it. He was acting crazy. I'm going with Street Fighter, Master of Magnetism. Street Fighter. Which one, the anime or the live action? Which one? Batman and Big Trouble in Little China. Well, Batman is not long form. I haven't done long form again. Big Trouble. Okay, everybody's saying Big Trouble in Little China is their favorite. Gary Tyndall, thank you again. Thank you again for the donation. Live action, okay. Y'all going with the live action Street Fighter. So it's live action Street Fighter, Big Trouble in Little China. Have y'all all seen the Gremlins one? That's my favorite one. You got to do the movie Rapping with Mario Van Peebles. What is that movie about? It's just about niggas rapping? Street Fighter, the anime. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite one is, man. They're all really good. It's probably Gremlins because that's one of my favorite movies. Did you do the Warriors yet? Yeah, I did the Warriors. So here's the thing: if y'all haven't seen this stuff, if y'all haven't seen all the videos, if you go to my playlist and you go for the long form So Imagine, it's got all of the videos I've done. So I did the Warriors. The Warriors I think is the best one I've done personally. I don't know. Juice is pretty good. Juice is pretty good, but I gotta give it some time. Have Plenty is a dope movie about some bougie ass black folk. Okay. Did you do? Yeah, I had to do the Warriors. Warriors are great. Gremlins was tough too. Gremlins was fire. Warriors Spawn, both Street Fighters. Gary Tyndall. You should do Time Cop. I keep hearing about Time Cop. I might have to do it. Blade. Gary Tyndall said Blade. Mandela E. BDBGP. What's up, my brother? How you feeling? How you living? I'm feeling good, man. I'm living great. I can't complain. They're all classics. Songs go hard too. Appreciate you, James Chase. The Last Dragon for me, my favorite. The Last Dragon is a good one. A lot of people haven't seen that because it's the earlier one. It's the first one I did that was long form. It was actually, to be honest, I should redo it and make it longer because that one was like 5-6 minutes, and I could have done 10 minutes on the Last Dragon if I'm keeping it honest. Live action. Gary Tyndall. It's hard for me to pick. I feel you. It's like breaking except their rap instead. That's hilarious. T. Michael Mullen. The unintentionally funniest scene in Gremlins is when the girl tells the story about what happened to her dad and why she doesn't celebrate Christmas. I thought this movie is for kids. Yo, bro. bro, that whole thing is insane. Like, where's Daddy? He's in the fucking chimney. Y'all didn't hear him screaming? He had to be screaming in the chimneys. Oh, he broke his neck or something, right? He slipped and broke his neck in the chimney. Christopher Docker, yeah, that movie is crazy. The best part of the Gremlins for me is when Moms got busy on them Gremlins. Moms is a gangster. First of all, after Moms killed the Gremlins like that, I'm like, Ma, we out. I'm not going by myself because you a thug. Moms got busy on them. She killed like 4 of them niggas in 2 minutes. They cooked dad like a Christmas ham. Oh man, CB4 would be so damn funny. CB4 is already funny. I don't know if I could do it. Do Breaking, C Van Damme is an extra. Van Damme is an extra in Breaking? I might have to look into that. They cooked that like a Christmas ham. The mom was a killer. The mom was a straight gangster in Gremlins. I love the one gremlin with the one cigarette and the revolver. That's the one that shot the other one. No. I think the gremlin with the gun was Stripe. He was the one that was the leader, and he was like running the car gang. They had one female gremlin, and he had her. He's like, yeah, I'm running the show, bro. I get all the chicks. Y'all don't get none. Gremlins was PG-13. That's wild. Gremlins was PG-13. Rest assured, what up? What up, man? Della, I'm good, man. I can't complain. What up, Master of Magnetism? Master of Magnetism is the OG live is the OG. All of y'all are OGs. Y'all be in here. I know y'all. The Gremlins is crazy, and mom's definitely a serial because she got rid of them. Gremlins' mom was like Rorschach and Watchmen. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That's a fact. Stripe went straight to the gangster shit. Do Critters. I might have to look into that. You got to do the first Jurassic Park. That might be a thing. What about Mrs. Doubtfire, y'all? What about Mrs. Doubtfire, y'all? I might have to. Again, shout out everybody. Well, shout out whoever's donated. Again, I can't monetize this. If y'all can, it's here. Waiting for you to do an old 007 just to hear you say Sean Connery. Doubtfire would be hilarious. What if I did the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and the League of Shark? The game is on. Also, you want to hear of a movie that's great that I saw in the movies recently last Tuesday? I got to see Ballerina. The John Wick spinoff. That shit is fire, yo. She got busy on. She was killing. Waiting for you to do an old 007 just to hear you say Sean Connery. Doubtfire would be hilarious. Cinema Sins put the cap on that scene with the statement, Christmas didn't kill your dad. Stupid did. I don't even know if Stupid did. He was trying to give them presents. First of all, he probably was fat. I don't know what he... yeah, you right. Snakes on the Plane with Samuel L. Jackson. I'm going to have to do that. Your interpretation of Gremlins is A1. Miss Doubtfire would be good. It was a run by fruiting. Paid in Full. Ooh. I don't know if I can make Paid in Full funny, bro. Because I'm from Harlem and I know that actual story. So it's hard to make that one funny. But Belly I can make funny. I'm thinking about doing Belly. But you got to recap Dunstan Checks In. What the hell is Dunstan Checks In, Issa Gray? Miss Doubtfire, do Teen Wolf. The original or that stupid-ass TV show? Mrs. Doubtfire 100. That's a classic. Ballerina was dope, yo. She was killing the shit out of people. James Chase, you seen it? She was killing the shit out of people. I was like, oh, snap. Shorty is a gangster. Anna De Armas is my boo. She fire. She's fine. So imagine. Blank Man. People keep asking me to do Media Man, so I might have to do Media Man before Blank Man. Hold up. What was Samuel L. Jackson and those younger... Yo, that's the same thing I said. I'm watching that movie... And I'm like, every time you see Samuel L. Jackson, he with a young ass girl. I'm like, yo, why is he kicking into these? Samuel L. Jackson was a creep. Freaky ass boy. Dunstan, I think, was about a monkey tripping. Have you seen Home Alone? Yes, Home Alone is fire. I might have to save Home Alone for Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas for Christmas as well. Paid in Full is funny until that one scene. Nothing about Paid in Full is funny to me because I know I know the story, bro. That shit is fucked up. So imagine Blank Man. Hold on, let's get back down. We'll be at Purple Rain. My brother Pumpkin is not here today, but he's been asking me to do Purple Rain since I started these. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Oh, excuse me. Out here burping and shit. Dunstan Checks In is a movie about a kid who befriends a chimp that's being used to do heists by a criminal in a hotel. Now that sounds crazy right there. Yo, my uncle 60 with a 20-year-old wife. That is freaky, yo. Yo, Dane Juan, your uncle is a freaky ass boy, bro. Also, he laying it down. He either laying it down or paying it down. The elevator song at the end of the Juice was hysterical. You got to do a full version of that. I don't fight, I shoot. Hit you in, yo. Too funniness. The funny part of that is like that's a beat I already did an actual song on. The song is called Ka. I just took the same beat and just did something else on it. Original Gangster starring Fred Williamson and Braxton from Jamie Foxx. No. Yo, Anaconda, I've been wanting to do that. I was thinking about that earlier. That might be the next one. Equal opportunity PDF file. Unc kind of smart. Need a younger wife so she could take care of his old ass. Man, he don't got you. He don't got kids. That shit is. Yeah, she gonna be taking care of him. She gonna be getting her back blown out when she get to. But let me not say that. Let me not talk about your family, bro. I'm on my business. In Ghana, that's crazy. He got a 20-year-old wife and he's 60. I'm gonna get you, Saka. I don't know if I can make that funny, but I might look at it. Oh my God, original gangster, RoboCop. Yo, Christopher Dockett. I wrote the RoboCop, so imagine, probably 3 months ago. I just haven't done it yet, but it's written. It's written. I went to school with a guy who married someone he met when she was still. Oh, that's nasty. She was his karate student. Their first date was frozen yogurt. It didn't work. That's nasty, bro. Niggas nasty, bro. Paid in Full is a sad true story. I think kids today need to know that the game ain't what rappers make. That's a fact. Noise. Chris. So imagine Jeepers Creepers 2. Why not Jeepers Creepers 1? Jeepers Creepers 1 like messed me up because it didn't end with the hero winning. He did not win at all. He got murderized badly. Daddy's Daycare is funny. His son was murdered. What about Kindergarten Cop? Y'all remember Kindergarten Cop? I might have to do Kindergarten Cop, bro, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fam, please do Blaze of Glory, the comedy about the mill. Yo, the thing about those ones is like Blaze of Glory is too funny. I don't know what I could do with it. But also, I'm gonna let y'all know, dropping soon. I'm gonna do a compilation of all of the Looney Tunes. So Imagines I've been doing on Instagram. So I'm gonna try to do like 10 minutes of that. Right now we got Pepe Le Pew. We got I Like the Singer, About the Moon and the June and the Springer. We got Bugs Bunny versus the opera singer. We got Chili Willy. Not just it's not Looney Tunes. It's Tex Avery. We got Chili Willy and we got Woody Woodpecker. Who's your daddy? What did he do? Running Man. People been asking me to do Running Man. I know they're doing a remake of that. I know a dude that winded up with one of his daughter's friends. Absolutely diabolical. That is diabolical, bro. That is diabolical. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Kindergarten Cop is that ish. I might have to do Kindergarten Cop. Spider-Man from Japan, yes. Yes. Japanese Spider-Man, bro. Kindergarten Cop, shut up. Super Cop starring Jackie Chan. What about Rumble in the Bronx? The one with Jet Li. Did you see that? The movie The One with Jet Li. Yeah, I seen that. Well, no, I haven't actually. It was him fighting alternate versions of himself, right? So imagine National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. I'll look into that. Trust me, fam. Anything's possible for So Imagine. With these movies that are already funny. Do Night of the Living Dead. That might be funny. A recap of Black Mass with Jet Li will go hard. Rumble in the Bronx 2. I got everyone from my side singing. I love the singer. Found a whole clip and saved it. Deep Blue Sea. Ooh, Deep Blue Sea. That's the one with LL Cool J in it. What about Forbidden Kingdom with Jackie Chan and Jet Li? I'm going to look into that one. Forbidden Kingdom. I'm going to write that on my board. I love the singer. About the moon and June and the Springer. I love the singer. King. Forbidden Kingdom. Cool World. Classic. I'm going to put Cool World up here too. A tea or tuna and a bean or tuna. Mortal. Oh, I'm bugging. I haven't done Mortal Kombat. You know what? Mortal Kombat is overdue. That dude that was in Jet Li in the one was Data from Goonies. Okay. Singer and In the Elevator need to be on your next album. Top 3 New York movies ever. Martel Garcia, you gotta start. Top 3 New York City movies ever. I'd have to say King of New York because Biggie made it his whole personality. I have to say King of New York, Juice, and Do the Right Thing. Yeah, I like that list. Do Hero with Jet Li. Mad Max series is dope, completely bonkers, and you will have fun recapping. I might have to look into Mad Max. Do Mortal Kombat Annihilation 2, even though it was terrible. I need to do Blade 2, because I did Blade 1. I should do Blade 2, right? Fright Night. Fright Night is a classic, Master of Magnetism. I'm going to do that one. Sup, yo. Juice had me crying. Need a full version of the elevator. So a dude in the elevator. I don't know if I could. I don't know what else I'm going to say about the elevator. Was at work last night. Me and my coworker saw this woman with booty shorts. We couldn't help but say booty shorts. That's a fact. Old Mortal Kombat, new Mortal Kombat. Old Mortal Kombat. Not doing that new Mortal Kombat. They made the new Mortal Kombat look like it was gonna be a fire ass movie, and that shit was trash. I would Black Dynamite is too funny already. I don't know. Robert Martinez photography business. Blade 2 and 3. I'm definitely gonna do Blade 2. I just don't know when. How about the Crippled Avengers? What's the Crippled Avengers, Master of Magnetism? Tremors. That's a good one. Chirac with Nick Cannon. No. I don't even think I could make it through that movie. What about Johnny Outlaw Black with Michael Jai White? What's that about? Nigerian Medic, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the donations. It helps me keep going. James, yeah. What about, yeah, I don't know what that movie is. You gotta tell me. You gotta give me a synopsis. So here's the thing. The next couple of movies I can do, right? I had Ferris Bueller on the list. I could do Ferris Bueller. I could do Escape from New York. I could do Michael Malon, you the man. Appreciate you, brother. The new MK should have just been about Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Yo, I just want to let y'all know, I appreciate everybody for just being in the live and kicking it with me because this is like good. I mean, it's fun to just connect with people who are like-minded and we like the same type of shit and we could talk about it. So like, much appreciated. But like, for y'all to even if you to be able to do whatever you can monetarily is like so helpful and dope because it keeps me going. Like, just having a conversation with my lady just about doing content and how important it is. Like how like you want to be able to just do this, like. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do other things. So anytime y'all can, man, like whether you buy a piece of merch, whether you put my playlist in the background and just leave it out for the day and let it keep going, like all that stuff helps. So appreciate you. School Days is a classic. Prim's Hood Cinema did Chirac. I think that's all we need from that movie. It's that bad. I'm not, yeah. New Jack City is not, New Jack City would be wild fun to do. Ferris caught a stray in your video. Yeah, Ferris deserved it. Higher Learning is a classic. I love Higher Learning. My favorite Venom gang film is Kid with the Golden Arms, which you should totally do. Has the best character intro. Yeah, I haven't done any Kung Fu movies. I have to do some Kung Fu movies. Johnny Outlaw Black was about a cowboy who was seeking revenge for the man that killed his pops. So he ended up on a run after he got accused of killing the cop and became a preacher. What about the Cherokee Kid with Sinbad? I'll look into that. With my money right, I'm getting a shirt. I appreciate you, James Chase. Do attack the block. That's the UK John, right? It's I should do a UK movie, get some UK fans. It's a Shaw Brothers flick about our heroes getting revenge on a black guy who removed their limbs with metal prosthetics. The Ferris Bueller comment was absolutely deserved. That kid was running amok in Chicago all day, and the cops organized GoFundMe for. That's a fact. Ferris Bueller was a scam artist. He was just like a budding scammer. But yeah, those are my ideas. I think Attack the Block it though. Okay, Attack the Block I'll look into. Above the Rim. That's Tupac again. Tupac was bugging in Above the Rim too. Yeah, facts. Add Mars Attack, Stay Tuned, and Mom and Dad Save the World to your board. I'm going to start with Stay Tuned. I'm thinking Overlord is dope. World War II horror movie. Oh, I seen Overlord. Overlord is dope. Do Cockers. Clockers or Cockers? Pause. That sounds like a porn. Johnny Outlaw Black movie is available free on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Are you gonna do more video game voiceovers? Like, yeah, I wrote one for Maximum Carnage, but I haven't recorded it yet. So that's next. Pac was bugging in all those. Yeah, Pac was just he was just in the movies bugging. Except for in Poetic Justice, he wasn't bugging. Clockers. I just thought about something, bro. Have you thought about doing Western Tombstone? People have been asking me to do Tombstone for forever, and I haven't done it yet, but I will. The 1990s Captain America movie. I'm sure that's terrible, but I'll do it. Overlord was dope. Gabriel Crutchfield, why was your message retracted? I want to hear what you had to say, Gabriel Crutchfield. The Pest with John Leguizamo. I still might do that werewolf movie too. Which movie did you think Pac bugged out more in? Juice or Above the Rim? Juice. Above the Rim, he's like shot a crackhead or some shit, right? Randomly. Train Spotting is the most UK movie I've ever seen. Ryan Austin. Ryan Austin, are you from the UK? That's the only way I could respect what you just said. You got to be from the UK, bro. Do the Temptations movie. The Temptations, are you talking about the Five Heartbeats? Django. You seen Punisher with your boy who should have played Guile? Yes, I have. Watched it as a kid. Then do Snatch. Snatch, I don't remember what Snatch is. Master of Magnetism, we got to give him some love because he be doing all the movies. Like, the cards, he just has, his knowledge is crazy. Metal Gear Solid would be funny. The video game, okay. What about Disorderlies with the Fat Boys? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look into it. Human Traffic is the most UK film. I say this as a Brit. As a Brit, Jerome Danvers, appreciate you, bruv. I'm trying to get back out there, man. I love UK. Snatch is a dope movie. Do Posse with Big Daddy Kane. Oh, Posse, Mario Van Peebles, right? It's funny though. I always thought Samuel Jackson was talking to girls that were way too young in that movie. Why they do Samuel Jackson? Because they probably was trying to make a point with some of them dudes that was running them shops. And this is in Harlem, you know. Weirdos. Also, if you talk to your homegirls, your female friends, they will tell you that dudes is nasty. Dudes approach young women all the time, bro. Talk to your female friends, bro. They'll tell you. These niggas is nasty, bro. What's up, everyone? Neogen, what it is, brother? Isn't Layer Cake a UK movie? Ooh, LOL, David England. Downtown starring Forrest Whitaker. Classic 90s movie and perfect for your humor. Okay. Downtown. What about the Fast Times of Richmond High? Or Risky Business? Forrest Whit. Alright. I'm finna skedaddle, y'all. Human Traffic was awesome, better than Groove. What? Human Traffic? That sound crazy now. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up on me. Blueberry Hill, I'm gonna look that up. What's Blueberry Hill about, James Chase? Thank y'all for pulling up. Do the Inkwell story in old Dog. I gotta watch Disorderlies again. Lethal Weapon, classic. With your whole ass. Yo, man, shout out to everybody that pulled up to the live. Shout out to everybody that kicked it with me. Man, I appreciate y'all every time. I know I ain't really been here Wednesdays like that. But I'm gonna try and hopefully I'll be able to pull up this Wednesday, but I'll definitely be around next Sunday. So I'll always be here Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Just check the page, the community, and I'll let y'all know if I'm gonna be live or not. Alright. Species was wild. I saw that as a child. My brother took me to see that. I shouldn't have been seeing it. She was fucking crazy in that movie. Alright, y'all.